So, hello programmers, we are coming back with a brand new video series of data structure. In this series, I will show you the easiest way of learning data structure. Let's start this video series with our first video, which is based on concept of Big O notation and time complexity. So, all of first, what you mean by time complexity? Does it mean that time taken for actual execution of a particular statement of code? No, it's a wrong answer because the execution time depended on the machine. Some machine have high power so they easily and fast process the execution, so it take little time, and other hand some machine take more time compared to them. The right answer is the number of statement has been executed is equal to our time complexity. Let me explain this with an example. In this example you can see in a function there is 3 statement and 1 for loop. Let's assume that for a particular statement is equal to 1 unit. So, in first line it will take 1 unit, in next for loop it will take n times because this loop is n time executes, and the last one will also take 1 unit. So as we can see in figure that our total time for this function will be n plus 2 units. When it's come in terms of Big O notation, we select the highest power term and its coefficient will be replaced by 1. As you show in the last example that our total time was n plus 2 units. Now as the definition of Big O notation, we will take only first term because it has highest order. Here you can see that the coefficient of n is already 1, so here we will remain the same. And our Big O notation will be represent like this. And it is pronounced as Big O of n time complexity. At this time you can say linear time complexity. Let's take some more equation of total time and define them into the Big O of notation. Here you can see we have 2 different function. In the first one you can see there is only 2 statements. So we can calculate that total time will 2 units. Now in term of Big O notation we can see that the max power is 0, so the Big O of time complexity will be Big O of 1 or constant time complexity. In the second example we can see there is a nested for loop and both loop are running n times. So, for nested loops we will multiply their running times. You can see in the equation of total time, max power is now 2. So our Big O time complexity will n squared. Now the time for last example, then we will talk about time limit exceed error. In this example we can see again there is a nested loop, but this time their time complexity is log n of base 2. This is because in these loops we are value of iterator is either increasing or decreasing exponentially. Now let's build the total time equation for this example. And you can see that max term of equation is in term of log of n multiplied by log of m. So, finally our Big O of notation will log of n multiplied by log of m. Always remember when we are presenting our time complexity in term of Big O of notation, its coefficient must be 1. I hope you guys now have an idea of understanding the time complexity. Let me show you one more important thing is time limit exceed error. When you guys practicing questions, some of time you will get this error. So, what is this error and when it's come and how to get rid of this? First thing is you guys always have a time limit under which your program must pass all test cases. Now the question is how you will find time of your program. Always remember 1 unit take almost 0.22 microseconds to iterate, so from this information you can calculate that how many iteration will be completed in 1 second, or 2 seconds, or 5 seconds. Now why we calculate for only 1, 2 and 5 seconds, because most of the question have these time complexity. I will send some examples related to this topic on my Instagram account, which is given in the description area. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Tomorrow I will make a video on the example of this topic, so also to not forget to watch this video. For that press the bell icon button.